ceremony, so well organized, and at the end of the day, we hope that this romance, this friendship will go on, and the results on the pitch will also justify all of this hype. All right, let me read a few comments on Twitter. Emmanuel Agomo at EA Agomo says, hashtag I am not the Messiah. Olishe should start by telling us that he's not the Messiah. Okay, and that is what he has done. He says he's not Mr. He doesn't know it all, and he will be relying on plenty of support. Babatunde Samuel says, Olishe talks simple, but it's tough. He already knows the direction that he wants to go. I can't wait for his first win in Tanzania. That's what he says. That's Babatunde Samuel from Ikorodu. Well, we pray for that, not just in Tanzania. We pray for victory in all the games. Great Amos at Ojebi EG says, I congratulate the coach, and I want him to be very objective in the selection of his team. That's Amos sending this one in from Magodo. All right. We have Great Amos. Okay, that's the one I read just now. Son Shegun Shokweton says, Oli says, a brilliant analyst and a qualified coach. Things can be much worse. Let's give him a try. Okay, that's what the NFF have done. 3 years. Let's hope that he makes the best of that opportunity. Benga Jai says, I strongly believe that Sunday Olise will succeed if the Nigeria Football Federation give him all the necessary support. And that's what the NFF president says. He says, we are going to back him 100%. And I'm sure that not just the NFF, everybody, the media, need to rally around and give this man the support he needs to succeed. Okay? Omoshebi Ayodele says, this is Olise's time. All he needs is our support. Best of luck. He sends this one in from Ibadan. Benga Odesanya says Olise has the discipline and the capacity to deliver. He needs our support. Doyin Kasumu, he says, my observation about Olise is his seemingly less disposition to home-based players. How did they arrive at this?
When you have
they have not seen the man call his first set of players. You already have a disposition that is not going to call home-based players. I don't think that.
He has even mentioned home-based players
yes,
in the inaugural speech.
Yeah, he has talked about, yes,
whether you are playing in Europe
or Nigeria,
wherever you are playing, as long as you are playing regularly for your club
in the top division,
you will make the national team.
So everybody will get equal chance. Everybody will get equal chance. Let's just see how it goes and then give him all the support that we can. Sisi has joined us now on Sports Tonight. Sisi, good to have you on the show. But before I come to you, let's run very quickly now to Port Harcourt and find out exactly what is going on in Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt is now going to be hosting the Dream Team against Congo on Sunday. So let's talk to Boma Yayi. Boma Yayi is the chairman of the Rivers State Local Organizing Committee put in place by Governor Yeson Wike to organize the game. Boma Yayi joins us now from Port Harcourt. Boma, thank you for joining us on Sports Tonight. I'm sure you also have one or two things to say about Sunday Olise before we talk about Sunday's game in Port Harcourt. Hello, Boma. Looks like we're having problem connecting with Boma Yayi. We'll try to link up with him again. Once we get through, we will be talking to him. But Sisi, let me get your thoughts very quickly. You guys are also looking for, you have an acting coach.
Acting coach, Christopher Danjuma.
Yeah, and he has to prove himself this weekend.
There are actually rumors that they're going to get a foreign coach, but the Secretary General have come up to say that that's all rumor, that they are not really...
For now.
For now. But definitely, I think they will obviously get a coach. Just like you said, this weekend he just have to prove himself, and the only way to do that is to beat Equatorial Guinea at home. He's already talking to saying that all the girls have to do is to make sure that they kill the game at home. According to him, kill the game at home, then the away game would just be more like a mere formality for them. But a little bit of bad news for him. As Shola, it's not going to be around.
I was going to talk about that.
She's not going to be around. Maybe also will not be around. But you have other girls that can play the game. Of course, Ngozi Okobi will be there. Francisca Aldega will be there. Of course, the captain, she also will be there. Talking about Evelyn Nwambuku. These are the girls that will be there. So most of the foreign-based players will be there. It's just the two of them that won't be available for the game. But I think the girls are good to go. They're just coming from the World Cup, and most of the players who were there are the ones they invited. Except that we're saying, what are you going to do with the pull up so many players and all. We're still waiting for the final list that will actually prosecute the game. Thank God it's in Abuja. All they have to do, just score as many goals as you can.
How motivated are these girls now? Have they shaken off the bahala that came with the World Cup, the sack of Coach Okon and all of that? Are they focused on the job at hand?
There's actually a seamless transition, because if you check, Christopher Danjuma is the
assistant coach with the team.
So they're all used to, the girls are already used to him. So it's more like it's seamless. So there's really no much score to that. Apart from the fact that the main man they've been used to for a very long time will not be there. And of course, he decided to invite most of the girls that also went for the World Cup, brought in a few girls and all. So it's when we see his finalists, that's when we will know, the girls that will be different or not. But I think he should be able to get something out of those girls who went for the World Cup.
Okay, I'm going to come back to you to talk about the Falcons later on, but I'm told that Boma is back on the line to us now from Port Harcourt. So let's quickly go meet Boma on the line. Boma, thank you for joining us. I was asking the other time before the lines went dead, your reaction very quickly as former Commissioner for Sports in Rivers to the unveiling of Sunday Ulysses as Super Eagles coach, before we talk about the Dream Team.
Hello?
Yeah, go on, Boma. Hello, Boma. I think we're having problems connecting. We'll try one more time. If it doesn't work out, we'll probably go on with the rest of the show. Let's talk about the under-20 girls very quickly now.
They're back in the country.
Okay, good victory.
Good victory, 7-1. I think that's what the Super Falcons should do this Saturday in Abuja, because once you're able to go to another mass country, Moravia, beating them 7-1. I actually heard Oye and the other guy talking about it on Monday, that there's no need for the Liberians to actually come
for the return leg.
For the return leg and all that. So if the Super Falcons can actually just kill the game here, it will be better. But for the Falcons, it was really a superb victory for them. When you're having Yetunde Adeboyeje actually scoring a hat-trick, you're having another player also actually scoring, yes, when they return from Moravia early hours of Tuesday morning. So it's really a wonderful one for them. These
are the pictures from the game?
7-1 at 7-1, so that's really beautiful. We didn't expect such a scoreline, because we were thinking the way they were assembled, it was more like in a hurry, and in bringing the coach who was with them in Canada last year, he had to bring him, and quickly he had to assemble the girls. And of course, NFF also giving directives that, look, the players that are in camp, make sure you send most of them back to the clubs and all that, just having no more than 4 and all that. Was able to do that and put them together, and they were able to get that victory. So second leg will just be mere formality here in Abuja. That's if the Liberians will come, so that they don't do a Mali on the girls again, because it happened before. What happened with Super Falcons and Mali when after they qualified for the All-African Games in the Olympics, the Malians refused to show up. So maybe that's
maybe Liberia will not show up.
They will not show up in this.
Okay,
7-1 at home.
Hold your thoughts.
In Abuja.
Hold your thoughts. We'll talk about the league when we come back this weekend. Are there going to be games this weekend?
No
games because the Falcons are playing.
Yes.
All right, I'm told that Boma is on the line again for the third time, and maybe this is going to be the final time. But Boma, please turn down the volume of your TV set. Maybe that's why we are not getting you clearly. Just kill the audio from your TV. Let's just make this conversation over the phone.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, better. So, Boma, I was asking you your immediate reaction to Sunday Ulysses unveiling as Super Eagles coach.
Oh, very fine. I think most Nigerians are expected this to come much earlier, but I mean, they say it's better late than never. We expect that now that Sunday Ulysses is on board, he should make sure he gets the team running, and especially in this forthcoming qualifying matches.
Okay, let's talk about the big one this weekend. All eyes, all attention is shifting to Port Harcourt on Sunday. Samson Siasia and his boys are up against Claude Leroy and his boys from Congo. That's going to be a very, very tough game for Nigeria. But from your end, as the local organizing committee, what are you putting in place to ensure that we have that stadium filled to capacity on match day and make it intimidating for the Congolese?
Thank you very much, Tony. This is an opportunity, especially Port Harcourt football fans have been waiting for. If you remember, for the past 4 or 5 years, we've never hosted any international match of this nature. And so everybody is looking forward to Sunday so that that stadium will be filled. We're also providing free buses from down to the stadium, and then the gates are going to be open free of charge, at no cost. So everything is in top gear to ensure that we have at least 30,000 to 40,000 persons seated in that stadium.
But what about arrangement for security?
Oh, obviously, you know that that is a priority for everybody, especially in these trying times we are in Nigeria. So, security issues are not issues we'll discuss.